Welcome back to Cruise1st TV, everyone. Lovely to have your company, and I'm glad that this show title has got you to come in for a little peek over the fence, because today's show is truly international. A one-off special with a special guest star who has flown in a long, long way just for the occasion, bringing gifts, smiles and happy memories for everyone watching. And it's taken a lot of negotiating with their people to make this a show to remember. So come with me for a very special journey down memory lane. Yes, will you please welcome back the one and only Emma Redmond. She's back, my darling girl.
So
I've missed you.
I've missed you.
Oh, my word. How exciting.
I know. I can't believe I'm back here. I'm absolutely blown away. I love it.
For one show only as well.
Yes.
Listen, first of all, everyone will want to know, because they all love you to bits and talk about you. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? How's life the other side of the pond?
It's good, thank you. We are in Raleigh in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So it's kind of on the east coast, but a little bit south. The kids are doing great. The weather's really good. Lots of outdoor activities to do. Loads of parks and trails, that sort of thing. So yeah, we're seeing quite a bit of America as well, with kind of the different sporting activities that the kids are doing. But I do miss home.
You've got two little superstars as well, haven't you?
Yes.
They really are. I mean, Edie, she's got the accent,
yeah,
and she's into everything, isn't
yeah,
she?
She is. Edie's got the accent already, which is kind of cute. She's enjoying school. She's a little gymnast. And Archie's doing really well with soccer, of course, as they call it, not football.
No.
Doing really well with soccer. So I am a soccer mom on the sideline, which is great. But that takes us all to different places, like all to different states. We've been to San Diego, we've done Virginia, we've done Florida, we go to Charlotte. So we are kind of slowly but surely working our way around the different states. But yeah, it's good. It's a great adventure. We've been there for nearly 2 years. We're 2 years in October.
No.
Yeah, a couple of years, and we've got another 3 years-ish left, and then we'll decide what we do after that.
And you're coaching up the next Beckham as well for your pensioners. So
yeah, totally am. I've got my retirement fund sorted.
Brilliant.
Yeah, totally.
Sorted. Well, it's lovely to have you back.
It's
Honestly,
good to be back.
It's amazing.
And
it's so funny that we've just clicked back in just so easily. Have you done your prep?
No.
No, don't worry, I did it all for this show.
Right,
let's talk about this show then, because it is very, very special, and all of the deals in the show mean something to Emma as well. So we've got 3 fabulous cruise deals on board cruise lines that Emma knows very, very well, and you'll love them too. So coming up, we're cruising the Western Caribbean. I thought we might be. With Royal Caribbean, we're exploring the best of Asia, all included. I thought we might be. With Celebrity Cruises, and we're rounding off with the finest breadsticks in the cruise business. You remember them well, don't you, from Azamara?
Sure do. I sure do.
Absolutely. Because we are taking to Azamara for a luxury intensive voyage around South Africa, and that is really the buzz place. Everyone wants to be there at the moment. It's incredible.
Yeah,
it really
amazing.
is. Starting off the show, Emma, you've been collaborating with Mr. P. It says on my notes, all it says is Emma is going to pull ranks. What does that mean?
Well, my mum and stepdad have been on a cruise recently. They were due to go a while back, but obviously with certain things going on, they couldn't. And I said to my mum, go on this cruise, go on Celebrity. Once you book, you will be hooked. And she said, Emma, you were exactly right. It's her first cruise. And oh my goodness, it was just amazing. She's absolutely loved it. And in fact, that was part of the negotiations as well, to come back here. So
with your people?
My people had conversations with your people.
With Mr. P's people?
For this show. And in fact, I don't know if you remember the last time that we were sat on this sofa.
I still had this shirt on and it still fits.
You do, yeah, and that's a good thing. I don't know if mine was a little bit snug with all those big portions over there. Many moons ago, though, you would occasionally kind of do a really good offer that would give you a special saving. And if you uttered 3 magic words, I don't know if you can remember what they are. You might be able to remember what they are.
Oh, I'm too. My blushes spare me. But do you mean I Love Derek?
Yes, it was.
With
I
the
Love
badges.
Derek. Yeah. Well, Mr. I Love Derek, it's my turn, because in this show, yeah, we've got an I Love Emma. So if you say I Love Emma when you call and you book, you will make an exclusive saving of £100 off your booking. And look.
Oh, you've got a badge as well.
I've got a badge as well. I love Emma. So Mr. Producer had these produced for me, and especially for our reunion, and especially for an exclusive saving for you guys.
How many years did that take? To get the badges?
Way too many years, can I just say?
Way too many.
I have just been bothering and finally I've travelled 3,750 miles and it's now happened.
There you go. She's finally got her way. Right, you're in charge of this show then. Should we go to the Caribbean?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's go to the Caribbean with Royal Caribbean then, shall we? On a Western Caribbean Gems with a perfect day at Coco...
K.
Yes.
Key.
Key K, it's up to you. Now you're American, it doesn't matter. We've got a Miami stay there as well. It's 10 nights all told, and it goes on the 15th of March. Perfect time to get away. Let's fly off closer to your home. Let's go to Miami first, because that's where you'll go for a 2-night stay in Miami. Remind me, haven't you been to Miami?
No, not yet. It's definitely on one of my places that I want to go to. And I'm sure it'll happen at some point. It just looks amazing.
It does look so gorgeous, doesn't it? It's wonderful. Really, really nice. Loads to do. Downtown Miami is absolutely beautiful. Galleries, beaches, wonderful buildings and so much more. And then it's time for us to cruise. Now, we are cruising Oasis class. Of course, you have done that, Emma, haven't you, on Harmony?
Oh my gosh, how long ago was that?
Yeah, I know. But honestly, Royal Caribbean, they keep delivering the treats over and over again. And what a treat it is. You must have gone on Harmony, part of the same class as we are here on Oasis, and just thought, this is bonkers. I never dreamed this would be like this. Yeah,
I couldn't believe it, actually. I couldn't believe all the different areas that you could kind of go and explore. And also, it literally is like this kind of huge resort, like a floating resort, and it's amazing. But I could never even tell that I was even on a ship.
That's the thing, isn't it? When you're inside, you have no concept, really, do you, that you're out at sea, because the movement's very, very little. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny that when you go into something like Central Park, you do get this feeling of calm, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you wouldn't expect it.
It's all the greenery. I mean, you're a really handy gardener. I'm not. I'm still killing plants, but it was just so beautiful and green. And oh my gosh, this was so good. And I have to say, these are not my hairy arms, by the way. Going down this,
mine.
There's just something at every turn, like wherever you go, whether it's an activity, whether it's a restaurant that you want to try out, whether you want to just go and chill. There's definitely something for everybody. Oh look. Love a little carousel. I mean,
just the most bonkers thing to have on a cruise ship, really, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. And you know what? If you've got the family with you, and your kids are getting a little bit older now as well, they are going to love something like this ship, aren't they?
Yeah, and as well, because we've got a 10-year age gap between Edie and Archie.
Yeah.
So again, this is just perfect, especially when it comes to any Royal Caribbean cruise. So Archie will be there trying to shoot some hoops, probably trying to beat me, but he won't be able to. I still can't tell you how many shots that took to actually get it in. But yeah, for kind of different age ranges as well, it's really good, because sometimes that can be a struggle if you do have a bit of an age gap. But there's just something for everybody.
And food as well is on the same subject, actually, because actually the kids might want something completely different, or you might want the full slap up, and actually the kids want something more grab and go.
Yeah.
You could do all of that, can't you?
Yeah, and I think with Edie being younger as well, it's just a case of she kind of snacks more throughout the day, which is great with her fries and her burgers and that. Whereas, myself and Ian would probably like to kind of sit down and have like a nice full-on slap-up meal.
And you can do it all.
Treat.
Right, let's go cruising then, shall we? Out of Miami into Nassau in the Bahamas there, Fort Charlotte. Well worth a visit there. Potter's Cay for the fresh seafood as well, and the National Art Gallery too. Then we have our perfect day at Coco Cay or Coco Cay. It's completely up to you. There is so much to enjoy. Honestly, what a day to remember. You've got all the water slides going on there, 13 different ones to choose from. You are not going to be bored there, let me tell you. You've got zip lines, or you've got the opportunity to be as horizontal and relaxed as you like. You've got the swim up bar there, which very, very nice, responsibly, of course.
One at a time.
Absolutely. See, she's not forgotten. I can't believe in this show, by the way, we're not going to Barcelona. I just can't believe it. But we'll save that for later.
Yeah, we will.
You can give us a rendition.
I will.
So after our day at Perfect Day, we've got a day at sea, and then another one of Royal Caribbean's private resorts at Labadee in Haiti. Again, lots of adventures there in and out of the water. Then we go to Falmouth. Not that one. Not the one in Cornwall.
Okay, good.
No. The one in Jamaica. Much sunnier there. Beautiful. Lots to enjoy as well. And then we've got a day at sea back into Miami, and then we fly back to the UK. Oh, who's that you're with there, Emma, in that picture?
That's from Kung Fu. Is it Kung Fu Panda?
Oh, is it?
Is that the film?
Oh,
how beautiful. Yeah, I made friends while I was on that cruise.
Oh, I tell you what.
It's because you weren't there to hug Derek, so I had to find a big panda instead.
No, blimey, he's a lot taller than me as well, isn't he? Handsome chap he is as well. What an amazing holiday this is, if you fancy it. There are other dates, as you can see on the screen there, but let me talk to you about what's going to be included in our date for March. So we've got 10 nights in all. We've got the flight from the UK out to Miami. We've got 2 nights in a hotel there. That's room only, so you can explore and do with that what you want to. Then 7 nights of cruising on Harmony of the Seas around the Caribbean with that perfect day at Coco Cay, and the flight back to the UK as well. Price tag on this is exceptional. Let me show you straight away, because this is not the price tag you'll be paying. Well, subject to 3 little words. This is not the price you will be paying. 1,649 per person. That's your flights, that's the stay in Miami, and that fabulous cruise as well. But if you say those 3 magic words, which are, Emma?
I love Emma.
Yes! If you say those words when you speak to our team, you will save £100 per booking, which is absolutely amazing, and it's a reason to jump on the deal straight away. Now, there are other dates for the whole package from November this year through to April, and then November next year through to April in 2025. So you can get very, very organised with this one and plan in advance. Now, on the other dates, the routes might vary around the Caribbean ever so slightly. You can check those out on the website or talk to our team about them. But don't forget, if you don't want to pay this price, you've got to say those 3 magic words, Emma.
I love Emma.
There you go. It's as simple as that, and it saves you 50 quid each, which is brilliant. Right, okie dokie, my friends. There are your details if you want to upgrade from inside up to ocean view balcony, or the treat of a suite, and who would absolutely love that? Give us a call right now. You can have a full look at the deal, of course, for this date, 15th of March, on our website, cruise1st.tv. RC461 is your code for that one, or give us a call on 0800 953 4700. It is free to call. We are here 7 days a week. Welcome back to our lovely Emma. This is a one show only treat, although I'm feeling it's going to be hopefully at least an annual or a biannual occasion.
Definitely an annual occasion.
Definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
And you've travelled all the way down here just for today.
I've even been to the States since you were last on this.
Oh my gosh, yes you have. Oh, we need to catch up about that as well,
we definitely do.
Not right now. But...
Yeah, they're off camera probably better.
Yeah.
Right, let's talk about a cruise line now that actually your parents have cruised on very, very recently as well. Your mum's been on Celebrity Reflection, I believe, hasn't she, very, very recently. And was this the first cruise or the first with Celebrity?
The very first cruise. So they hadn't cruised before.
Right.
So it's my mum and stepdad. Booked it a while ago, and then they took it literally just a matter of weeks ago, and they absolutely loved it. I said to her, you want to go straight on to Celebrity. Yeah. Knowing what she likes as a person. And your knowledge. And my knowledge, and just knowing what they kind of like to do on a daily basis, and the food, and my stepdad George is very much likes to kind of do a little bit of exploring. He kind of can't sit still. So going to all the different ports or whatever was absolutely brilliant. So I was like, Mum, get yourself on Celebrity, and she is hooked and is going to be booking it again. And we've got a little montage of pictures. Oh, there she is, with an espresso martini, with cocktails. It was just fabulous. And she said, you must make sure that you tell everybody who's watching about the customer service on board is just absolutely brilliant. She said, they remember your name. This is select dining. They ended up actually dining in the same place each time because they just loved it. They met a few couples. There's the ice bar. I think they wrote their name. Pat and George, whatever they are. Amazing. They wrote the name in the ice bar. They absolutely loved it. And she said the food was just fantastic. Nothing was too much trouble when it came to kind of the customer service. They met some people as well. And what you didn't see on there, because she wouldn't want me to put that on, is the footage of the silent disco. Oh, amazing. That they had. Yeah, it was just hilarious. Brilliant. And she never would have done that before, I'm guessing. No, trying new things. The ports were amazing. It was just beautiful. Really, really was. And the great thing about silent disco is because everyone's doing it, nobody feels silly because everyone's doing it. Everyone looks silly, don't they? Really, it's absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And do you know what?
What Emma did with her mum, our team do with you as well. We find out about you and what you like, and then we match you to the cruise line that we think will be best for you. And I'm so glad that worked out for your mum and George.
Yeah, she loved it. They're booking next year already.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Well, listen, let's take a cruise with Celebrity. Very, very similar ship that Pat and George were on. And we're going on the Vietnam and Thailand with Hong Kong and Singapore stays. So we do like a nice...
Bookend.
Bookend,
We're
of
doing
course.
bookends.
One of your favourites,
I love
of
it.
course.
I love a bookend.
We picked this one especially. It's the 12th of November next year. It's 18 nights all told, and we're flying from the UK out to Hong Kong first for a 2-night hotel stay there. Nice. Hong Kong looks, again, a fabulous city. All of these cities, actually, even if you sort of vaguely heard of Hong Kong, you don't really know it, you know you want to go and explore it, don't you?
Yeah, and I think as well, because we've done it actually when this particular trip, we're bookending the UK with New York, but what we've done is looked ahead of time to see where we can go and what we can do. And I think because there's so much to do in the likes of Hong Kong and these kind of far-flung places, it's good to have a look in advance, really. Do a bit of research where you'd like to go. Definitely.
Well, we want to hear about that when you've been as well. Right, then it's Celebrity Solstice, and we've got 12 nights. Now, this is all included as well. So classic drinks, tips and Wi-Fi included on the cruise. Did your mum talk to you about the time up on the lawn? Did they go up on the lawn and do bits and pieces up there? Because that always, for me, I'd be straight there.
Yeah, they were up on the lawn. They found it really, really relaxing as well. And what they liked as well is the space that was up there as well. So, you know, they got to kind of do whatever they wanted, just have a kind of wander around. They did want their kind of quiet time as well. Mum liked to kind of sit and read a book, but George was just constantly doing laps around the ship, just kind of in awe of everything that was on there. So, no, it's great. And it was, you know, the grass between your toes as you're walking along on the lawn.
Had George ever been on a cruise?
No, never.
So it was first time for both of them?
First time for both of them.
And that's brilliant. And they truly, going from never having cruised, have now been converted, and that's what they want. And your mum actually did say, didn't she? You know, it's true. I've booked and now I'm hooked.
Yeah, I've booked and now I'm hooked.
And I'm so pleased because, you know, I think a lot of people watching a channel like this might think, oh, well, they would say that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But actually, real-life testimony, we've met lots of people, but when it's your own family, when it's someone you know, you feel a huge responsibility, don't you? Because you think, I hope they really enjoy this after everything I've said.
Yeah.
And they loved it.
They did. And I think as well, because they've never cruised before, they're a little bit sceptical. And also because they've always done like a certain holiday. And this was something very, very different for them.
Yeah.
But now I don't think they'll do anything but cruise going forward.
Which is really good, and I'm glad that they found something that they both enjoy as well, that they can both take different things from. Yeah,
George is very, very active. He loves doing things, so even, you know, if it's at our house when we're in the UK, he has to be doing something. Mum's quite more of a relaxed person, so it was just perfect. And, you know, when it came to like the different places where you would kind of hop off the ports and they'd go and have a look around, I think she's literally telling anyone and everybody about her cruise.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We talk about the legacy of a holiday like this, and a cruise takes you out of maybe your holiday comfort zone a little bit, but it sends you home with so many memories, so many stories for you to enjoy as well. So we're cruising for 12 nights out of Hong Kong, remember. First port is Hanoi in Vietnam. We've got an overnight here, is brilliant, really, really good. So you can head into the old quarter there, really bustling neighbourhood. The Dong Sung markets there, really worth exploring. And there's a train street as well. Check out Train Street, make sure you do. Then we're going to Chiang Mai. This is Hue, where the Dong Bar market is. Major attraction, of course, the 19th century citadel there with its moat and its thick stone walls there, right the way around the Imperial City, the Forbidden Purple City as well, and so much more. Then we've got a day at sea and we go into Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. The Independence Palace is here, of course, the famous Backpacker Street. You can take a tour up the Mekong Delta, which a lot of people do. There'll be excursion opportunities offered by Celebrity as well to go and do that, or just have a little wander around. Then we go into Bangkok after a day at sea. We've got an overnight here as well. So 2 fabulous days, and there are so many things. Honestly, the list is thousands long. Next to Koh Samui in Thailand. Now, there's a secret Buddha garden here, which looks like pure paradise, very peaceful, and you can take a tour of the incredible temples as well. Day at sea, and we finish in Singapore. Now, that's where we leave the ship, but we're not coming straight home. We've got 2 nights in a hotel in Singapore, and we do put you right in the middle of Singapore as well, so you can can really get into the hustle and bustle of the city. The Super Tree Grove, which is part of Gardens by the Bay, we see it in the footage all the time, looks absolutely wonderful. Looking down over Marina Bay, there's an observatory there, going to the cloud forest. Honestly, there are so many different options, there really is. It is incredible. So here is your overall holiday. Do you know what? I feel nervous doing the destinations in front of you because it's your job, really, isn't it?
It's my bag. I kind of sometimes want to say something and butt in, but now I'm just going to let you do what you do.
I know, it's like role reversal, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
I know, I don't know if I like it.
No, I don't either. Well, you need to get used to it because I'm only here for one show.
I know. It's bizarre, though. It's so lovely to have you back, though. Right, now, listen. Let's talk to you about what's included in this holiday because it is a brilliant one. It's for November next year, 18 nights all told. So included in the price I'm about to give you, the flight from the UK to Hong Kong, 2 nights in a hotel there, 12 nights of cruising with Celebrity on the Solstice, remember, which is all inclusive, so classic drinks, tips and Wi-Fi. You're sailing through Vietnam and Thailand with the overnights in Hanoi and in Bangkok as well. You'll end the cruise in Singapore, have 2 nights in a hotel there, and then we'll include the flight back to the UK, although you probably won't want to fly back from there because you're just loving the holiday. But we always have to come home to book the next one. So your price tag, really? You've got to see this. Now, you can do low deposit on this price, by the way. Just £199 each secures this deal right now. Of course, that's not the price you're paying, though. No, because if you utter these 3 little words, Emma...
I love Emma.
We're going to save you £100 per booking. Just by saying I love Emma, that's all you need to do to not pay that price tag, which is even better. Let's have a look at the details for upgrades then. This is incredible. There are other dates as well for you in February and March in 2025. So if you want to get even more organised, and exclusive to Cruise1st on this one, if you want to go to balcony, open the doors. It's only one upgrade because you pay the ocean view price. We'll upgrade you again up to your balcony, which is incredible, and that's exclusive to us on this date at Cruise1st. So you want to jump on it as quickly as you possibly can. And the number to call, Emma, if you can remember it,
is 0800 953 4700.
I'm joking because Emma's just said it about 3,000 times because she's been recording while she's here the little bits you see in between the shows with the late deals and the live deals and everything else. So you've had to say that quite a lot, really.
Yeah, Mr. P's trying to get the most out of me while I'm here.
Yeah,
so.
get his money's worth.
I'm
Bring every penny out. Right, OK. Let's go Azamara cruising next, which I know you loved, Emma. And we're going to South Africa for an intensive voyage with a stay in Cape Town as well. It's going on the 1st of January, New Year's Day. You're going to the airport, bags packed, hopefully passport in hand. And you're flying off to Cape Town in South Africa. And you've got a 1-night stay in Cape Town. Oh, my word. The more I see it, this is the part of the world, by the way, Emma. I know you've been away from cruise for a little while, but this is where everyone wants to be now. South Africa is the buzz place. Yeah,
and I went there years and years ago when Ian was playing golf, and we went to Cape Town, and it was amazing.
Tell me more, because we're coming back in just a moment to Cape Town. Here's Azamara Pursuit. Tell me, because it was a few years ago you were on board. What were your highlights, Emma, of Azamara?
I just loved how luxurious it felt. And also, even though it's kind of like a smaller ship, there was still kind of plenty of space on board as well. It's not a boutique hotel, it's more than that. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, I feel like it's a bit like one of those hotels that, you know, when you book like a secret hotel and you don't really know what you're kind of getting, but you know it's really high end. That's what I felt on board. It was just gorgeous. It just felt really nice, quite intimate as well, which I liked. Everyone was wonderful on board as well. I actually went through there, went into the sanctum. I did ask actually if I could have my nails done, but I was told no because we were out of time, so I couldn't get my nails done. Yeah, I know.
You were just on for the day, weren't you?
Yeah, literally just on for the day. But no, it was great. I think on here I may have had a little taster of the wine. Again, just doing it for, you know, our
research purposes.
It was research purposes.
Yeah. It served you well. And the ice cream, of course.
Yeah, I may have had a bit of soft serve ice cream as well. A few little sprinkles on top.
You whipped it beautifully.
Literally, I was treating myself. But no, it just felt amazing. And oh my gosh, this food was just, is this where I go for the straight for the breadstick rather than actually? Yeah, the speciality, absolutely amazing restaurants. I loved it. So yeah, I could very much get used to that kind of life.
Do you know, I was just about to, you must have read my mind because I was just about to ask you, do you think you could get used to living like that on a cruise holiday?
Yes, totally. I really could.
So much included, of course, in the Azamara offering. It's brilliant. You spend longer in port, so you find that they'll dock earlier, they'll leave later in a lot of cases as well. Tenders are included, more overnight stays, and you're cruising off the beaten track as well. Standard spirits, beers and wines included, gratuities included, and they're visiting ports that not all of the cruise lines can actually get into as well, which is lovely. You can see how much Emma enjoyed it. So here's where we're going out of Cape Town. 12 nights, Port Elizabeth first, some wonderful horseback rides here, chances to kayak, water adventures and so much more. Then we're going to East London. No, not that one, the one in South Africa. Smaller, more intimate resort town, really historical sites here. The City Hall looks fantastic and the lovely beachfront. Day at sea into Mozambique, into Maputo. This is the gateway to the Kruger National Park. You definitely want to go there for a safari experience, definitely, or take a 4x4 tour. Then we're going to Richards Bay, really hot port at the moment. Everyone wants to get in there. It's the Alcan Strand Beach as well, because it looks like absolute paradise. Or you can go into Pelican Island. Into Durban next, the Ushaka Marine World I was looking up. It's on the Durban Golden Mile, massive aquarium there. You've got Mitchell Park in Morningside and so much more. 2 days at sea into Mossel Bay, has the world's longest zip line over the ocean. I'd definitely be up for that one. And you can do shark cage diving, snorkeling and lots more. I know, you'd have to be brave. Then into Cape Town. Now we've got an overnight in Cape Town as well. Tell me about Cape Town.
I just loved it. You know, there was some lovely kind of bars and cafes along the front. Beautiful to walk along the beach as well. I can't remember when we went. It must have been, I think we went in January. But yeah, it was just stunning. And you could see Table Mountain as well. We also did we did Kruger National Park on the safari.
Oh, awesome.
I think they suggest that you should go really early in the morning because you can either go dawn or dusk.
Yes.
Apparently dawn is the best time to see like the big five.
So it's an early alarm call, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
What an experience. What an experience. Right, let's talk to you about what's included then. So this goes, you remember, you're flying off on New Year's Day, 14 nights all told. Included will be the flight from the UK, of course, to Cape Town in South Africa, a night in a hotel there, 12 nights of that immersive, more inclusive cruising with Azamara, of course, sailing through South Africa and Mozambique, ending with an extra overnight in Cape Town on the Pursuit, and of course your flight back to the UK. And with this deal, up to $600 of onboard spending money for you to treat yourself. You will be able to get your nails done as part of the offer there on this one. Let's show you the price tag that you're not paying first of all. This is absolutely brilliant. Now look at that, under £3,000. And I tell you what, I'm not sure how we've secured such a great deal, but that's not the price you're paying if you say these three words.
I love Emma.
That's all you got to do, and you will save £100 on your booking. And there are other dates on this package available as well. So a quick look at the upgrades on this one for you. So if you want to go up to Ocean View Balcony or indeed up to Suite on that one, you can. Not much more actually to go solo on this one, which is really, really good. And of course, remember, even if you're a solo, you still say those three magic words, I love Emma, and you'll save £100 off your booking, which is absolutely brilliant. What an amazing experience that would be. Call us now, 0800 953 4700. Well, wow, that's gone too quickly, way too quickly.
Hasn't it? I feel like I need to do another one. Can we do some more?
I think we should definitely do some more, shouldn't we?
Yes, please.
And soon. So what are the plans, immediate plans? Talk me through the next 6 months. Any plans?
The next 6 months we are back in rally. We will be hopefully doing a little bit more exploring thanks to Archie's football that takes us all over the place. But yeah, we are going to be there for Christmas as well. So next time we come back, it probably will be this time next year. So next summer, me and your people speak to my people.
Yes.
And we can make this happen again.
We're going to make it happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
See you soon, lovely.
I loved it. You too.
And see you a little bit later on. Bye-bye.